Alright guys, Lord of Chaos here, back at you with another one, and we'll be going over the weekly reminders for this week. We've got no content arriving until Thursday this week, and that will be the 2.0 patch update dropping, and we'll be getting the Mercuria and Joe character story, guys, which is highly anticipated, and I'm looking thoroughly forward to it. We'll be streaming it on Thursday, guys, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and get on over to our Twitch. It's down there in the description box of the video. Give us a follow. Now we're gonna start discussing Mercuria, guys. There's a lot of things said about Mercuria which I don't feel is very fair, and given what has been said in the past about a lot of characters and how you should pull them, like Sotheby for example for the poison team, or various other characters, so that they can only be used in one team, I want to give you guys a different perspective as to how I'm thinking about Mercuria and why I think she is still a pull at P0, as opposed to a lot of voices you're hearing from other corners of the internet. Okay guys, now when it comes to Mercuria, I am looking at her strictly from a perspective of using her in a 4-man team, and in this 4-man team she brings this team up to the best team in the game. Okay guys, the team I'm talking about is the Lucy team. Okay, you can have a P0 Lucy, you can have a P0 Mercuria, you can have a P0 Kikania, and you can have a P0 Villa. Now when you use this team efficiently, Mercuria becomes an absolute beast when it comes to buffing up Lucy. There is no other support in the game that is going to give your DPS this level of support so fast in a match and at so little effort. It's absolutely insane, guys. I'm talking about 32% damage dealt, 30% crit damage, 20% incantation might, and there's a possibility that Mercuria's cosmic energy applies force field to Lucy, which would give her an additional crit rate of 9% and 24% incantation might when you have her Psyche leveled up to amplification 5, which most of you will have already done due to the fact that Lucy is one of the most potent characters in the game. Now when you think about one character adding that much to your DPS, take a look over the roster and tell me which character is giving that much support to one DPS in the game. Go on, I'll wait. What, you can't find any? Exactly. So when it comes to Mercuria, you know, put some respect on her name. Even at P0, she's absolutely insane in this team, and when you stop looking at her from a 3-man perspective like a lot of you are looking at her, and you're looking at her for tackling content from a 4-man perspective, you can begin to see how this character really shines. Now I understand a lot of you are not in a position where you'll be able to, you know, pull a Mercuria after Kikania and Lucy, and I say fair enough, but don't slander the character.
Like, if you're a broke boy, just say so.
Just because you feel that at P5, for example, she becomes more universal and she can be applied in a lot more different situations. Take the character at face value for what she is and try and figure out ways in order to get the most out of her, because there is a lot on offer there if you think about how you could be using her to make sure that you are getting the most out of her for the amount of value that you're getting. For example, by turn 2 you'll be getting all of these buffs if you use her correctly. When you get Lucy online and she starts becoming a killing machine and she's shooting her lasers all over the place, guess what? Those lasers count as a rank 2 incantation, so that means you're getting 3 cosmic energy. So if you understand that, then what you need to do is every time you want to move a card, or you want to use one of Mercuria's attack incantations to get her Moxie up, you need to offset that with Lucy's attack patterns in order to ensure that Mercuria constantly has a state of 16 cosmic energy at all times within the match, and this clearly solves the problem that a lot of you are complaining about. And as long as you start thinking about the character that way, and how you can use Villa's precast incantations to funnel Moxie to Mercuria, you start to begin to see the path in how you can make Mercuria viable. You can keep her uptime due to the fact that at an inside one, she's given 8 cosmic energy. It's right there in the kit. And as long as you use 4 1-star incantations every single turn, you get another 8 cosmic energy due to the fact that each 1-star incantation is worth 2 stacks of cosmic energy, fulfilling the demands of her inside 3, which is a lot of the discourse I'm seeing online, that it's so difficult, you need to monitor this, you need to monitor that. No, if you go into battle thinking carefully about how to use the character, you never have to be concerned about it, and I've just given you the pathway. And even in the cases where you mess up and you're not keeping the uptime on all of her buffs, etc, and getting the rotation on her ultimate up fast enough, what are you really losing? What is the team that is competing with this that makes you say, oh, I will use that team instead? Because don't you forget it, even if you don't meet these 16 stacks, you'll still get the carryover of the 20% incantation might. And let's say you got 9 stacks of cosmic energy, you'll still be getting 18% additional damage dealt. Anyway guys, I've made my point now, so I'll continue on with what else is happening for the rest of the week. We're going to get a number of free stuff from the game, so they're going to give us 7 Unilogs. We're also going to get some clear drops and some stamina candies. We're going to get the new Roaring Jukebox dropping on Thursday as well. And lastly, we're going to be getting some new garments for Spaffadia in 6. I think the 6 outfit is pretty darn cool. He's got his Inspector Gadget look going on, that little detective look. I think it's a pretty well designed garment, guys. And lastly, on Friday, we've got the Isolde in 6 banner coming. In terms of what I think you should do with this banner, guys, it all depends on how you're getting on with the content in the game. If you're finding it rather difficult, then I would say pick up Isolde or 6, as they are universal supports and they're going to help elevate your account, guys. However, if you are already finding it easy to clear content, I'd say stick it out, guys, because you're probably one of the most skilled players in the game. To be using a rather deficient account but still being able to clear content, so good on you. And just tough it out until you can get to Anjo Nala and Lopera, and that's pretty much going to skyrocket your account from the position you're in currently. Otherwise, I'd say pick up 6 as a first choice. And if you're thinking about picking up Jay, then pick up Isolde, so she can help be another component in your burn team. Alright guys. Next we have the new series of Dusks Phase 4 reward update coming, so I assume this is going to be the update to the permanent mode. So I'd make sure that if you are like me, who is still on Fortissimo 10, to get as far as you can in order to get all the copies of Lorelei that you can before this new update comes, as I've just had it on the back burner for now due to the fact that it takes 35 to 45 minutes, and you do that 10 times, you know, it's about 7 hours worth of gameplay, and it's rather dull gameplay, so I haven't really been bothered to sit down and do it, but I'll probably do it on stream on Thursday with you guys. But make sure you definitely get a series of Dusk out the way and get your copies of Lorelei before this Friday, okay guys? And lastly, we'll be getting a new Limbo for Friday, so we will definitely stream that on Friday as well, guys, so make sure you're subscribed, make sure you follow us on Twitch. I hope you enjoyed the video here today. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible, guys. Have yourself a great day. I'll catch you on the next one. Lord of Chaos out.
Arigatou gozaimasu.